today we are gonna answer the question all about shells. And I know we've been talking about it, a lot of comments on it, a lot of different things, but it's all about the shells and the shells being downrange. So let's dive in a little bit further. You know what, first thing I'm gonna get is over here, and it's actually the famous shovel, because we're gonna shovel rubber, we're gonna find the shells, we're gonna find the bullets. Today, we're actually set up for the vets coming in. So what you're gonna see here on the range is actually air rifles, and we host the veterans of Cleveland coming in and just getting therapy in. Like, we bring the nurses in and they actually help the patients, which are the veterans, shoot and have their therapy here. So anyway, that's why it's set up. So we're just gonna kind of walk through that because one, I could let you know we actually support the veterans of Cleveland. And then also on our range here, I wanna show you the fun stuff. So with this shovel real quick here, I wanna show you, mind you, we just had the range cleaned. So what do you get when you shovel the bottom of a 35,000 pound rubber trap? This is what you're looking at. Again, this was recently cleaned, so this really isn't that bad. You know what? Hold on. We always get the complaints of, you're eating lead. I have the ventilation on. We're gonna suck the air out. So, and of course I grabbed a small glove, but okay. Check this out. Full bullet right there. And like we've been talking about, casings are downrange. So the full bullet isn't necessarily downrange, but the lead projectile is. And the range is so clean, there are so many full bullets down here. You gotta check this out. Look at all this. These are all full, like, really, you can almost reload those because it only hit rubber, so it's very clean. There's no damage to it. So really neat. And the topic is here, shells, like the actual casings. And look how many are downrange. And why we're talking about this is because, oh my God, look at this. You can see all these. There's tons of them. They're just everywhere. We're talking about these because at the end of the day, when you clean the range, and again, we'll do a video on the end of the day, but I guess we can't do it today because we're at the beginning of the day. After shooting all this rubber, the rubber will bounce out. And look, actually, look right here. The rubber bounces out of the trap when bullets hit all the way out to here. So with all the rubber right here, and then, for example, police departments will come here and put a target at the end right here and work their way back for their shooting tests. The shells fly through here, so then there are shells under here, under the rubber, and all the rubber comes out here. So all we do when we clean is basically push this back in. We don't really pick each shell out of this section. So what we'll do is push this back in and put the rubber back into this, along with the shells, along with the bullets. So all this is in here. So really the big question is, why are the shells down there? The shells are down there because we train down here, because they may fly down here, may get pushed down here, then they gather up down here. So people were really challenging me like, hey, there should be no shells down there. How has that even happened? So there's the quick overview of shells. But this right here is called the trap, and this is all about where those bullets stay safe. So once you shoot all these bullets, the bullets stay safe. So all this really matters. It's really, really neat. I really like talking all about these different things, and I have a surprise for you. You may have already seen it, but it's actually right here. Look at this. So this occasionally happens where I think a police department came here, trained just a few feet away like we just talked about, and actually took the wall apart. Okay, so what we do is put plywood back here. Then you nail the rubber tiles to this. Basically, someone decided to shoot sideways. So even from like this middle lane, I assume they were like almost tactically shooting a couple feet away and blew a tile basically off the wood wall. So you can see over here, it's all metal. The wall here is all metal, AR 500. Can't really hear, can't really tell, but that's metal. That's all metal. Now 1/2 inch AR. Now we did this because the hallway is on the other side. So the hallway of where people are walking are over here. So there's a 0 chance of any bullets flying by there. That wall is an exterior wall. It has brick, block, and everything else in between, along with wood and rubber tiles. So we don't see that leaving either, but we want to take the extra caution of people walking 1 feet or 1, 2, 3 feet away from this wall and make sure it's extra safe. So anyway, this is something we just discovered, probably happened within the last couple days, which is very aggravating from a range maintenance standpoint where I mean, look at these. The bullets actually usually scrape the wall. That's what all these are. So look, they're everywhere. But, oh wow, there's even a bullet in the wall. Hey, you gotta check this out. There's actually a bullet in the wall. That is cool. So bullets get stuck. Again, normally they roll the wall, scratch it. Again, we've shot millions of rounds down this range. And you can see it damages the wall, damages the ventilation. Look at the holes in the ventilation. We've already replaced this once. We'll do it again. This is on its 7th year old, but we did this last year, so maybe 6 years of shooting and millions of rounds, that's damaged. But look right below us here. We just had the range cleaned not too long ago. You could see the lines are everywhere from all the equipment, all the damage from the machines on here, the bullets hitting the ground. I mean, a lot of these marks of the paint and everything are actually because people shot the floor. Not good, but I do realize if you are shooting your target fairly close and you do aim low, you're gonna hit probably over here, even being on target there. So there is there's a little bit of, you know, it's gonna happen to this. But I mean, you could see, like, look how much damage is on this floor from cleaning and everything we did, from bullets, our steel plates that get lined up right here. This is actually the steel plate line, so you can see all the ricochet down. But then, look at this. All of the different shrapnel actually hits the wall from the steel plates. So it really doesn't fly very far. You could see we've had the steel plates set up right here, and then you could see this. Then we've also set it up right over here, so you could see this. Check this out. So we've set it up in 2 different locations because you can see what kind of shrapnel is flying around there, and we really just try and move it around a little bit, you know, fix it, clean it, and we'll continue to. But look, you can see the bullet marks all over this wall. I mean, these things scrape the wall. Again, these probably happen daily, but I mean, we've literally shot millions of rounds per lane over the past 6 years, and that's gonna happen. You can see it's identical on this side. So you can see all that shrapnel again, and all that rubber tile and everything getting damaged, but it's really neat to see what range is taking you down. What shooting facility is taking you down their range to learn more about what's actually happening back here, because the public doesn't come here. This is not about the public space. I'm showing you a little bit behind the scene because I think it's interesting. I think people ask questions and they always want to know, and I can't walk every person down here. So this is a great way to do a video and tell millions of people in just a couple minutes with one video upload. So again, look, the steel plate shooting again and the shrapnel, all the damage on the wall, and then we end right here at the steel plate. So again, you're getting a good feel about the range, and you know, I just know you guys all love me shoveling and really seeing what's over and down. So I want to take one more scoop and see what's over here as well. Again, we're down to the brass shells. Again, no matter where you go on the range, we're on the brass shells, or you get the full bullets. So this is pretty neat stuff. Very cool. Even the chunk of wood we just talked about from over there, super aggravating, because then I got to spend time and money and effort fixing this range, when this one could have been avoided. You know what? I understand painting the floor, and you're going to shoot the floor. We got to paint the floor. We got to clean it up. We got to clean the lead out. I get that. But those types of things could be avoided. So wish you did. Anyway, I know I don't really shovel and I wear a collar, but I would really like to demonstrate that I can shovel. So I think that's go ahead and just leave a comment and let me know if I'm shoveling properly or this is the right way to do it, because I really want someone to show me how to shovel. So if anybody wants to come here and challenge me to shovel, come on. There's 35,000 pounds of rubber here. We'll talk about it and shovel the whole pile. All right, guys, that's a wrap for today. Leave a comment or a question or anything you want to know about this section here. I'd be happy to tell you more, or ask me how many bullet holes are in the ventilation. I don't know. Leave a comment, question, whatever you want to do. Or tell me I don't know how to shovel, because some of you guys do that too. So anyway, have a great day, and I hope you learned something here at the end of the 90-foot range in Cleveland, Ohio.